Hi everyone, this is
Hey,
Dave and Roxanne.
welcome to another show of Empowered, where we talk about faith, family, and finances. Today's show, we're going to share with you one realization we had after speaking to an entrepreneur today, a young entrepreneur that all entrepreneurs go through. If you want to know what that is, stick till the very end.
Yes, earlier today we had the privilege of, visiting a young friend here. He owns a liquor store, and his story is very inspiring. One of these days or weeks here, we're gonna interview him. His story is very inspiring.
What happened to him is that he got laid off,
Yes, yes.
and as a result, he said, "I don't want to ever want a boss again." So he took, found a business partner and just took a lot of money and invested in a business, which is a liquor store. But we just listening to him, we realized that all entrepreneurs go through this.
Yes, and what I love about what he said is that he's only 30, and he said that what, I'm willing to sacrifice for the next 3 to 10 years of my life, missing, putting that hours, that long hours, and missing some events of my friends, and, like the investment, the financial investment, the time, so that at least in the future, after 10 years of putting, those hard work, I'll be able to, have that financial freedom, have that time with my family, have that time of, like the flexibility of time. And that's what I love about, and I realize that all entrepreneurs go through that. And on the other hand, I've met some people that like are not willing to do that,
Mm.
are not willing to put in, to miss the weekends, or to put in the long hours, to have sleepless nights, right?
Yeah, and I always say this, that people want the price, but they don't want to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a payment, and I love what in one of the training is says you cannot just pay some of the price, you cannot pay half the price, you have to pay the full
Mm-hmm.
price. So the concept is either you play now and you pay later,
Mm-hmm.
or you pay now but you have to pay for the full price, then you get a chance to play later. Or you do what others are not willing to do right now, so that you can get to do what others can't do later.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's really, or a lot of people do the things that they enjoy now and they sacrifice later, right?
Yes.
So that's the concept, to really, if freedom, if flexibility, if if time freedom is, and in financial freedom is what you're after, there is no shortcut.
Yes.
You've got to pay the price, and the price is a full price, and that could be in your time sacrifice, missing time here and there, and going out there hustling. And that's it. That's a story. Every entrepreneur, we've been meeting so many entrepreneurs lately, and that's really the common theme.
Yes, and it's just very inspiring to know that, if you're doing, if you're sacrificing your time and your effort, your hard work, keep moving forward. And if you're not doing anything for your dreams, do something different this 2018, and know that you've got to pay the full price.
That's
There's
right.
no shortcut to success, no shortcut to, to have that, dreams of yours to, in the future. So you've got to pay the price right
So
now.
if you're doing that though, and you're still not seeing the results, we want to encourage you to keep going. And we are so proud of you for going after it. Some people may not see the results yet, and they're wondering why you keep doing this, why you keep working. We're proud of you. Keep going, and we're in this journey with you. So I hope we gave you value today. And our mission this year is to give you as much value, to serve you as much as we can, and not just from the value we're gonna give, but we're gonna put in front of you some of this business successful people that we've met, right? And we're so excited because on the weekend, every Saturday, our goal is to bring in front of you, do an interview of an entrepreneur, different levels, beginner, intermediate, or very successful, just to learn from their journey. And this weekend, we're going to interview one of the mentors that have impacted us so much, right? She has over 17 years experience in business, and last year was her best year ever in her business, and we're going to learn from her.
Yes, and we're so excited. It's gonna be on Saturday, between 3 to 4, right? So
Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled on that. And if you want to get updated, just comment below and just type the word interview, and we're gonna private message you, and we're gonna create a newsletter link so that you could put your name and email, and we can email you just to remind you that there's gonna be interviews, so you could jump in live. So I hope we gave you value today. This is another show, another episode of Empowered, where we talk about
Faith, family, and finances.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.